Is Singer's argument too demanding? Have you ever thought about how much we owe to those suffering in distant places? Peter Singer's argument in Famine, Affluence, and Morality raises this very question. He claims that people in wealthy societies have a strong moral duty to help those in need. This means we should prevent suffering and death caused by lack of basic necessities like food, shelter, and medical care. But here's the catch. He believes we should do this as long as it does not requiring sacrificing anything of comparable moral importance. To illustrate his point, Singer uses a powerful example of a drowning child. If you can save that child at little cost to yourself, you should do it, even if that child lives far away. This leads him to argue that donating significant resources to humanitarian causes is not just generous, it is a moral obligation. Now, some people wonder if Singer's argument is too demanding. His principle suggests that individuals should give up many luxuries and non-essential expenses to help those in extreme need. According to Singer, many of our consumer purchases are morally insignificant compared to the suffering we could alleviate. This challenges the common view that charitable giving is optional and instead frames it as a moral requirement. Critics of Singer's view argue that it asks too much from individuals. They point out that his standard may lead to situations where people have to sacrifice so much that their own well-being is compromised. They also note that it does not take into account practical limitations, like the finite resources we all have. Additionally, some worry that this constant pressure to give could lead to moral burnout or guilt, making people less willing to help over time. On the other hand, supporters of Singer say his argument is not meant to be a daily mandate to give away everything. Instead, it encourages us to rethink our moral priorities. It shifts the perspective from viewing charitable giving as optional to seeing it as a responsibility based on our means. From the standpoint of ethics and morality, Singer's argument pushes us to expand our moral circle. It emphasizes that all individuals have equal moral worth, regardless of where they live. This perspective encourages us to prevent harm whenever possible without making sacrifices that are too great. In practical terms, Singer's ideas have influenced movements like effective altruism. This movement promotes using evidence and reason to maximize the positive impact of our charitable actions. While Singer's argument may seem demanding, it serves to challenge complacency and inspire more ethical engagement with global suffering. So, is Singer's argument too demanding? It certainly asks for a significant commitment and sacrifice beyond what many people expect. However, it is based on a clear ethical principle focused on preventing harm. Rather than imposing impossible burdens, it aims to broaden our understanding of moral responsibility.